celebrating the importance of writers everywhere. It was an extreme pleasure for Dr. Marilyn Wyatt to participate in the Karachi Literature Festival as well. She took personal interest in not just attending various sessions, but also being a moderator at the Work in Progress sessions with emerging writers. The experience was truly stimulating for her and everyone that participated. In closing, I would like to congratulate Amina Saeed at OUP and those at the British Council for their tireless efforts, which made this festival such a success. They've created a platform where people can freely promote peace and compassion through the written and spoken word. So go forth, writers, and write. And readers, read. We'll all see you again next year.
Thank you. Thank you, all speakers so far, to keeping it to 5 minutes. I think they are truly afraid of a protest, so that's all right. There's so much of happening in the world. अब मैं अपने बड़े भाई जिन्होंने पिछली बार यहाँ खड़े होकर कहा था कि सब ने बहुत से लोगों ने कहा कि कराची में लिटरेचर फेस्टिवल हो ही नहीं सकता, आपने देखा ये फेस्टिवल हुआ, सबने उसमें पार्टिसिपेट किया, और इस बार वो ये यहाँ पे कह सकते हैं कि आपने देखा कि उससे कहीं ज़्यादा बड़ा फेस्टिवल हुआ और सबने देखा। आपकी तालियों में आसिफ फारूकी साहब।
Thank you very much for your generous words, Mashood. Ladies and gentlemen, Khawatine Hazrat, Assalamu alaikum. Ever since we started with the Karachi Literature Festival, the words of the 2010 Nobel laureate Mario Vargas Llosa have been echoing in my ears. In his Nobel address, which he delivered in December 2010, he closed by defining literature as the art of making the impossible possible. And I think with Karachi Literature Festival, we have just seen the impossible, what everybody thought will never happen, take place in Karachi. So these have been 2 days which have been crammed full of discussion, events, activities, book launches, coffee, tea, and what have you. And I would say that with a lump in my throat, that as we are closing, frankly, I haven't had enough. I'm thinking of all the sessions I missed because of a very difficult to manage and parallel sessions. And I'm really now, as we come to the close, thinking of how many more days left till KLF 3, 370 days, 369 days. So I'm counting. And as Mashood said, yes, people had said, ये हो नहीं सकता, लेकिन ये एक बार हुआ, दूसरी बार हुआ, और जैसा कि वो पुरानी कहानियों में होता था ना, दोबारा देखने की हवस है. I want to end by paying a tribute to the mother narrator of them all, Scheherazade from the Arabian Nights. And Scheherazade of the Arabian Nights, particularly because she has a very interesting relationship with this city. Richard Burton, who was not of the British Council, mind you, discovered the Arabian Nights and started translating this while he was posted in Karachi. And Scheherazade had this uncanny habit that whenever the story came to an interesting twist, or the story reached a point where the interest was heightened, she would stop. And her younger sister, who would, Dunyazad, would ask her, कहानी आगे तो बताओ, फिर क्या हुआ? And she would say, यहाँ तक तो मैंने सुना दिया, लेकिन अगर जालिम बादशाह ने मुझे एक दिन और जिंदा रहने दिया, तो आगे की कहानी इससे भी ज़्यादा अच्छी है. So yes, like every story in the Arabian Nights, the next stories which are going to follow are even more interesting. So keep on looking, keep on watching. There's more of KLF to come, because it is something which, although the team has worked so hard, the team that I cannot even, I feel humbled in even thanking, yet what is going to come is even more exciting. Keep looking.
Thank you, Asif Bhai. Before I were to move on, I request you to please put your hand together for all the support that we have received from media so far. It has been absolutely spectacular. Please. Many of them have dedicated their entire newspaper today to the Karachi Literature Festival, and I think that is what we need to do, because I think media is also hungry for something different. So with these remarks, I'm moving on. Now we are headed towards making the announcement of the KLF Prize for Best Non-Fiction Book in 2010. There was a panel, and to tell you more about it, I humbly request Dr. Jaffer please to come and not only give us the background of the award, but also tell us who the winner is.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, a lot has been said about the people who have made this festival a success and who have done hard work. I speak for three poor people who were given the most difficult job of this festival to choose the best book, the best non-fiction English book by a Pakistani author, written in 2010 and published in 2010. The jury included Ms. Zubaida Mustafa, Mr. Ghazi Islahuddin, and myself. We were given a guideline. First of all, the books were all non-fiction books. They were published either in Pakistan or elsewhere. The books were not only published by the Oxford University Press, but other presses also. And the only condition was this, that they should be Pakistani authors. Now, the meeting of the jury worked out its own modalities, and there were certain considerations before us. We considered the readability of the book, originality of the work. We also considered that textbooks may not be included because they are meant for a very particular set of people who are concerned with that particular discipline. We also considered the impact factor of the book, how long we expect it to last. And we also considered if there was any theoretical underpinning in the book, or there is a conceptual framework in which that book has been written. With these guidelines before us, we discussed some 30 books, and of those, the book that has been selected and for which we recommend the 2010 award is The Culture of Power and Governance of Pakistan 1947 to 2008 by Mr. Ilhan Niaz. I told it. I'll again repeat the name of the names of the jury: Ms. Zubaida Mustafa, Mr. Ghazi Salahuddin, and myself. I'm called Dr. Jafar Ahmed. I may mention one thing, that there were a couple of books which perhaps came out in the market in 2010, but the print line was of 2011. So we did not consider them, and hopefully they will be included next year. So that is what I had to say. Thank you very much.
If the lucky winner is here by any chance, we would like to give the award away, and the honor will be done by Intezar Hussain Saab. But if the person is not here, we will ensure, obviously, that the award is sent. Dr. Ilhan Niaz, by any chance? That's like me not ever showing up for my graduation day. So that's all right. lastly, I am instructed to tell everyone that all the sessions have been video recorded, and they will be streamed and put up on the Karachi Literature website, which I believe everybody should know, and they can see those sessions. There is a documentary also being made, but it's a very short one this time around. The purpose of last year was different. This year, it is just showcasing the success of the festival, which is beyond doubt. Let's move on. I request Mr. Raza Rumi, please, to come and take over from me. कुछ देर में आ रहे हैं, उस वक्त तक फिर मैं ही बात कर सकता हूँ, और क्या करें फिर. Okay, anyone want to grab a cup of tea? Please do so, and as quickly as possible, please settle down. How's that? Good stuff? Thank you. God bless.